Shalom, shalom, Akim. Giving all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Greetings and salutations to you, Akim. Pushing the word in truth and sincerity. All right, this is your brother Yaiko out of Great Millstone Atlanta Church. With a quick lesson on the term soldier, and the importance that we maintain and exercise ourselves likened unto a soldier. All right, and I'm going to go all the way down right here to the basis of the word, the origin of the word soldier. It's a Latin word, you see here, which is pronounced solidus, all right, which is a name of a Roman gold coin. So as the scripture says, and we're going to get it, all right, the Lord has likened us into gold, all right. He's likened us into his goodly and precious things, his honor, his glory, his honor and his glory, his treasure. So this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shemashia," a good soldier. All right. And let's go to that word, endure hardness, which we see here is kakapatheo, all right, which means to suffer, endure evils, hardships, troubles, to be afflicted. All right, and that's what soldiers undergo, whether it be in the physical battlefield, fatigue, lack of nutrition, dehydration, lack of ammo, not the strategic benefits on the playing field. We adjust. We correct. Not the high ground. Or we march. Is it not written, "I can overcome all things in Mashiach that strengtheneth me"? Anything that we undergo and face, if we have faith in Yahweh Shai and adequate works acceptable for the King, then we cannot be defeated. Verse 4 says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." Right. And we're going to get that word soldier likewise. Because what? This thing is about pleasing Yahweh Shai. You see? It's about, as the scripture just said, it's about pleasing him, and what? It says chosen him to be a soldier. So this is not a calling that we have grasped upon our own methods of thinking or working or doing. This is the predestination of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Let's get that word soldier. Right here is Logio. All right. Make sure edification. All right. So which what is also the base of the word strategy. All right. Strategy. All right. And likewise, this word logeo, I want to get this as well. What? Lego, which means what? To say, to speak. All right. And also that word in Latin basically means to build. Like, because for instance in Latin, when you when you're writing in Latin, the words, they basically, you have to put them together. So it's like a puzzle. It's almost like Hebrew. It's not in the same order as English. So it also means it can go from that word in the Latin likewise means to build, and it comes from the Greek. All right. And how do you build? By speaking. You have to speak it into existence, man. All right. As Yahweh Shai did. But what came with those words? Works. He put his hand to the plow. All right. He digged the trench. You see, as a soldier. All right. And that word soldier, I want to touch up a tad bit more. It means what? To gather, collect an army, enlist soldiers of the commander. Right. So what? Gather. Is it not written that he gathering the elect? Is it not also written the prophecy of David? It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab it. Let's grab it. It's written in the book of the prophets. I believe that's in Amos. Go ahead and just grab it like that. Amos 9. Yep, Amos 9 and 11. It says, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David." So he's going to build up. He's going to raise up. I just want to go into the Shalakia. I want to get the Hebrew. It's just a much finer piece of a finer cut, a finer part of the book when you understand it in its actual Exodus. The original language. It tells you that in Sirach, first chapter, first verse. So let's get raise up, which we know the word Qam. That's why we say what? Qam Yashallah. All right, meaning rise Israel. All right, so what? To rise. All right, stand, endure. See, it's a full circle. It's a full circle. It's an endure hardness as a soldier. It's a full circle, man. And that what? That starts with what? You speaking, you rising up. All right? And we have to prophesy. Our prophecies are bringing this nation down, man. All right, what? Become powerful. Come on the scene. Rise to the occasion. You see? To be confirmed. See, let's keep going. To fulfill. Confirm, ratify, establish, impose. To raise oneself. And what? That's the elect. All right? That's the elect. So it says, raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and closes up the breaches thereof. All right? There were breaches. The Hebrew is paratazah. Breach, gap, bursting forth, outburst, breach, broken wall. That's it. See? Broken wall. All right? Basically, those gates that languish. All right? If it's a gate, it's a wall as well. It's a form of a wall. Those gates that languish will be purged out of the house of David. The undesirables, the bad fish, as it's written in the prophecy of the parable of Yahushua, he spoke of the fishermen. He said, some bring up good. He said, in the net, you bring it up, some fish are good, some are bad. And that's how the angels are going to do. It's through the Spirit is manifested. But when they return, you're going to be utterly destroyed, man. All right? It says, and I will build it as in the days of old. Right. So those positions, that preeminence, that real manly, dominant, conquering spirit that our forefathers had in the time of David and many other glorious generations on a smaller magnitude, yet still great, still dominant. That spirit and that essence is going to be reestablished. The revolution of Yahushua. Let's get it. I'm going to actually grab 2nd Esdras. The revolution of Yahushua. Let's it's like 2nd Esdras chapter 6, because we see here right now Esau or Idawam, Ashashua, he is on top right now. He has the power and the authority on the planet Earth as we speak. But it is written that there will be a revolution. There will be a changing of the ions, a changing of the powers and who has the authority on this earth. All right, so I'm going to read this second Esdras chapter 6. This is an Apocrypha book. Chapter 6, verse 8. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Meaning Jacob is going to rule the planet Earth when Esau falls. When you go in the book of Genesis, that Esau came out first, and Jacob came out holding the heel of Esau, signifying that Jacob will be the one to bring Esau out of his rulership, starting with Yahushua, the king of Jacob, of the tribe of Judah, the Lion of Judah. See? And we're going to be right there with him, putting down those who had us in subjection and captivity for these so many centuries. All the pain, the tears, the death, the abandonment, the neglectment, the torture, the oppression, it will be cleansed and rectified, man, by Yahushua. That's why we believe. That's why we believe. Because without faith, we have nothing. We are gathered together through faith, by faith. All right? Let's grab another precept. This is right here is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 5. All right, going back to that gold, bringing it back around. All right, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. And why is gold tried into fire? To cleanse and purge it of its impurities. All right, of his demons, of its weaknesses, of its infirmities, its fears, its habits, its sin. That's why we are purged, man. To cleanse us, man. We can't see Yahushua empty-handed, nor with a stain on our garment. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, see? Going back to that belief, the importance of belief. It says, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Come on, brothers. We have to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It says, ye that fear the Lord, ye that fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, wait for his mercy. Wait, so don't make haste, as is written in the second chapter. Going up. Matter of fact, let me see. It's this is the same chapter, chapter 2. I'll go to verse 4. I'll go to verse 2. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Going back to what we were speaking of before. Endurance. It says, and make not haste in time of trouble. Right. That's why it said, have patience. Okay. It says what? Verse 7, it says, ye that fear the Lord, wait. Wait, meaning have patience for his mercy. Meaning, hey, just hold it down. Hold the fort down, man. All right. Increase every day. Be the best Israelite you can be, man. All right. Don't lose your zeal. Don't lose your love, man, or we're not gonna make it. Or if you lose it, then you're not gonna make it. Or I'm gonna put it like this: the longer we take, the longer you take to reach the potential that the Lord wants you to, the longer we have to wait. If you be of the elect, so you could possibly be holding up the elect, man. That's how serious this thing is. People dying on your clock. Pain, suffering, sin. We don't want to be the cause of that. We want to do our job, fulfill our duty, man. Verse 6 says, believe in him and he will help thee. All right. Go down verse 8. It says, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in him and was forsaken? Of whom did he ever despise that called upon him? These are comforting words, man. All right, these are comforting words, and I'm not done. We're going to read verse 11. It says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins. Watch this. And saveth in time of affliction. In the time when you're enduring, when you believe where it feels like, we're losing. We're not on top. When the enemy should come in as a flood, the Lord's going to save us in that time of affliction, man. We have to believe that wholeheartedly. We have to believe that. We're coming into that hour. The brotherhood has to be put first. The ministry has to be put first. The love has to be put first. We can't just go through the motions. This thing has to be a passion. This thing has to be fulfilled, the occupation fulfilled, excelled. Paul said, let's get it. Second Corinthians, I believe. Matter of fact, First Corinthians chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 24. It says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. Right. So when we labor, it's not just to go through the, go through the motions, man. To have something to do as a chore or just something to take up your time. No, man. Because we have to be sincere and focused in this thing. That we may obtain the prize, man, the reward. Not just run the race. We want to win the race. Scripture says many are called, but few are chosen. We want to be those that are chosen, who are cleansed from their sins, man, and receive that eternal glory, that crown. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson, was edifying through the Spirit, an exhortation to the sincere laborers and the sheep of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. I'm going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom and keep the faith, Akim. We're almost out.